increasing every year. And my question is this, to the Conservatives, the Liberals, and NDP. What is your party's policy on helping the homeless in Montreal? Thank you.
We'll start with Mr. Drapkin, please.
Well, it is irresponsible for any government to allow so many people to be on the streets. And in fact, I visited the NDG food bank about a week or two ago with most of my colleagues. Not all of them decided to come, but most of them were there. And we saw firsthand what the people of NDG struggle with every week. I actually passed by there today, and there was a line out right out of the door. People were waiting in line to receive food right here in NDG. And I find that completely unacceptable, that any government at any level would allow that to take place. We have lopsided our priorities. There seems to be money for a lot of silliness, but there's rarely money for the things that really matter. And that's something that matters. It's a basic right to have housing. It is a basic right to have food. Somehow we found $40 million to light up a bridge. Federal government participated in that. I don't think that should be a priority of any government. I think the priority should be to take the homeless people off the streets, to make sure that people have food to eat, to make sure that we have proper medical services. This is what a government has to commit itself to. As I said before, Mr. Trudeau likes to spend a lot of money on silliness, but he has to walk the walk and spend the money on the things that do matter.
Mr. Garneau.
So we are spending the money. It's under the National Housing Strategy, and we announced the commitment to reduce homelessness by 50% in the next 10 years. I can tell you that I used to represent the riding of Westmount-Ville-Marie, so I spent a great deal of time in Ville-Marie. I have visited on many, many occasions some of the organizations that work with people who are homeless. Everyone knows the Old Mission Brewery, or Chez Doris, or Face à Face, or La Rue des Femmes for battered women who need to escape from the street, from La Maison du Père, and many others that I've had the opportunity to visit. And I worked with RAPSIM, the organization that was a blanket organization working with many of these organizations. So big cities have homeless people, and we have a lot of homeless people here in Montreal, and you see some of them in your own riding here, in our own riding. So that is why we committed to reduce homelessness. That's by providing housing for those people who are currently in the street.
Thank you, Mr. Gervin.
Thank you. I should say, I'd like to say first, from a personal point of view, I find this extremely distressing, and I think the first thing we have to do before saying, well, we've got to get everybody off the street,